All right, folks, we down here in the wood yard this morning. I should back up a little bit. I was supposed to have a nuclear stress test today, but they called me about 6:30 last night, and the doctor canceled an appointment. They're gonna reschedule it, and I'm not gonna have a nuclear stress test. I'm gonna have a stress test. Really not sure what all that is, but it's supposed to be easier, so we're gonna reschedule that in the days ahead. But my wife is busy doing something. We're gonna put this old big round and put this Wolfe ridge to the test. I don't know if this 6-way is gonna split it, but we're gonna try. I might have to drop back to a 4-way, or might have to drop back to a single way. But I got an IBC tote on the side, and we're gonna see what this Wolfe ridge can do. Been a long time since I had a big old boy like this one up here. But it's got 2 center knots in it, so that's gonna be tough. If I was smart, I'd put a 4-way on that. But I just love to watch a 6-way split. So that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned. If you want to, leave down in the comments right now. You think that 4-way is gonna split it? Or you think the 6-way is gonna do the job, or I'm gonna have to drop down to a single way? I don't know yet. 2 knots, and the center's gonna make it tough. But let's see if this 6-way, before we get started, drop down in the comments and say yes, well, I don't think so. So let's get started. It just about did.
big pile of oak and a whole lot of limbs. We just gotta split, can't let it sit. Got a big wood yard with a pile of logs. Got a lot of wood to haul, yeah, a whole lot. It ain't work if you have fun. 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 I got a Wolfe ridge splitter, and you know I ain't kidding when I say it's a machine. What you mean, no lie. And it's cutting like a knife, ain't letting up. Got a long way to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It ain't work if you have fun. 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 So load 'em up, haul 'em out. We still got a long way to go. Stack 'em up, move 'em out. We still got a long way to go. So if you got a big pile of oak and a whole lot of limbs, and you just wanna split, come get it, let's get it. Got a big wood yard with a pile of logs. Got a lot of wood to haul, yeah, a whole lot of. It ain't work if you have fun. 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 It ain't work if you have fun.
Well, folks, time I started, the sun come out. It's partly cloudy, it's 90% clouds, but time you start, the sun's gonna come out, the breeze stop. But that is one round, and that's pretty close to being a half a tote. Another round's gonna be a tote full, so 2 rounds. That's how big that wood is. And I had the table full, and I had a piece on the splitter, and half the round was still on the ground. But that's probably one of the bigger pieces. I don't know if I can get one of the small ones. I'd love to do another small piece right quick. But I had a little front end quick connect on my tractor. You got quick connects that you change your implements. It's got a bar go across there, and that bar, whether it had a faulty weld or what, it broke. So it's under warranty, it's gonna be fixed. But I had to order a part for it, it ain't come yet, so I'm not using my tractor right now. So, I don't know if I can get another piece up here or I'll just leave this as a one and done. Some beautiful red oak. This will go for inside heat to a fireplace. Yes, it is bigger pieces. We please our customers on wood sides. I know a lot of you around the US and other places, y'all like this like that. We do half and half. We put that in there for the women can throw it in there, but we also put a big piece in there for the man can throw it in there. And that's what our customers want. That's what they prefer, and that's what we're gonna give them. We have a lot of comments saying your wood's too big, it's not gonna season. Well, yeah, down here in South Carolina where it's hot, it will season by come December. This here would be ready to go if I want to sell it, but this here is for next year. I got plenty of wood here to sell this coming winter. But if push comes to shove, I have a lot of customers like to get a tote of seasoned wood and a tote of half seasoned wood, and they like to mix it. They get the best of both worlds. This piece here is turned cherry red, and it just sits there and it holds the heat a lot longer than the seasoned wood does. So if that's what they want, that's what we give them. Like I say, my wife she's going to get her hair done. We had that emergency phone call from Holly Heaven, and she had to put a hair appointment off to today, so she's going to do that. Rosie over here laying in the shade, but I think this is going to be a video. I want to run the Wolfe Ridge. I know this wood has got a lot of water in it. It is very tough for a 6-way. I had to, which I don't think I showed. I don't think I hit the record button. It stuck on the first try. So what I did was I wrapped the chain around it, put my ram all the way to against the wood, wrapped my chain around the wood, pulled it off the wedge, rotated a little bit, and hit it again, and that's when y'all seen it go through. So you gotta do little tricks like that. If it was dry, the 6-way wouldn't have no problem, but it's a lot of water running out of this wood. That's why I wanted to let it stay a week, but it needs probably another 2 weeks before we get to splitting it. So y'all have a great weekend. Hopefully you see this tomorrow. Take care of one another. Be a blessing if you can. Call your friends, call your family, because you're not promised tomorrow, folks. Have a great weekend. From Rosie, myself, and my wife, this is Rec Outdoors. Appreciate y'all. I hear you, girl. You panting, you're in the shade. You ready? All right, I'll take you to the air conditioner.